Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. I'm just going to dive right in, man. So I know a lot of you guys have heard already, about the whole entire Xbox, Call of Duty, Activision, Blizzard deal have been approved, man. See, this is something that Sony and Jim Ryan have been trying to block since day one. And it's not fair because this right here can help a lot of different people. It can help, Activision, a better work environment, and this can help more cloud gamers. I'm talking about the ecosystem is going to grow due to PC, Xbox, mobile, everything, man. It's going to be on every platform, even Nintendo and PlayStation. So there's no reason. It was just no reason to even try to block the whole entire Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal, only because Sony fears that the competition will put them either in second place or first place. It will put Xbox in second place or first place due to Call of Duty because it is a juggernaut. It is the biggest AAA banger ever to come out. So there's no game out there that really can top Call of Duty in the sales charts number every single year. Like every year this game drops, it's on the top, man. So it's like GTA 5 every year that comes out. It's one of the top games every year, man. Like so Jim Ryan and Sony have really been trying hard to block this deal, or at least if they don't block it, they at least want to slow it up. So it's just been a real annoying and aggravating journey. So I mean, all the people that have been following this story, man, they have all been aggravated. They're tired of going over this story over and over and over every day, following it. But it's the biggest thing in gaming right now, man. It's the biggest thing down in these gaming streets right now. Every channel is talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. You got those fanboys and those ponies and those wild hyenas over there on Twitter capping for Sony, saying that they should block it. They shouldn't let them buy Call of Duty. Like, how is that going to hurt you and it's going to stay the same? Nothing is going to change, you Decepticons. There's nothing going to change. Like, everything is going to stay the same. So it's not going to affect you. The only thing that's going to hurt is their pride and ego. That's the only thing that's going to be hurt if this deal, once this deal goes through, completely finalizes. But it's already been approved in every country. So the only people that have a problem with it is Sony. And speaking of Sony, you got lying, crying, flying Jim Ryan over there still capping. Now this dude have really lost his mind. Like, this is how you know he's extremely bipolar and delusional. Like, this guy have came out on all of the blogs, the vlogs, talking all crazy, throwing shade left and right. He throwing so much shade, man. It is nighttime, bro. I'm talking about, this guy's talking about, man, the numbers, the sale numbers, how PS Plus is outperforming Game Pass by millions. They already have like 50 to 60 million subscribers over there on PlayStation Plus. Then he's talking about the sales numbers on PS5, how PS5 is smashing Xbox in sales numbers. He ain't worried about nothing out here in these gaming streets. Now that's the biggest cap ever told. Why would they should just completely drop that entire case. If somebody just self-sabotage this because they're scared like a little crybaby, this man have literally just sabotaged the whole entire case because the CEOs at Sony told this man to step down because they don't have a case. There's nothing gonna change. That's why I say it's pointless. The FTC showing out in front of all the world right now just to make a pointless point. What point are they making? Because Xbox is trying to cooperate with Sony and the FTC, and they keep spinning there. They keep moving the goalposts. Like, oh, well, what if this? Oh, give this a reasonable doubt. Oh, but what if Xbox does this? Oh, but what if Xbox does that? What if this? Uncle Phil is going to do this. Oh, man, come on, man. Like, you just playing around. You're just wasting taxpayer dollars just because you want to fill up your greedy pockets, man. Somebody stop these Decepticons. Please. Let's let the deal go through already, man. We are tired. We are fatigued. We are tired and exhausted of this whole entire mess, man. This madness. Just stop it, man. Just stop it. It's pointless right now. If Jim Ryan backed off the deal, FTC back off, man. Just let the deal go through. This lady, whoever this pony is, clearly she's a pony. You know, first we had the CMA. CMA done kind of backed off. You see how that whole argument died down. The EU, the whole argument died down because they was like, what if they're telling you that they're going to do everything to try to let this deal go through, and Xbox and Uncle Phil is willing to sit down at the table with Sony and work a 10-year deal out, 20-year deal, whatever deal they're trying to work out with Sony. Sony keep running. Sony keep running like a little punk. You know what I'm saying? And now they got all these little diehard fanboys over there on Twitter capping. You got little content creators on here capping for Sony, man. Come on, man. You got some big ponies capping. Like, oh, you know, well, they're trying to be a monopoly. Oh, Xbox needs to grow organic. They need to grow this organic traffic. They need to grow their fan base by organic. Is it organic Sony blocking all these games like Spider-Man, like Final Fantasy? You know, all these extra DLCs and doing all these little backdoor deals with Square Enix, blocking games from coming to Xbox. Is that growing organic? Huh? Decepticon? Talk about it. Speak up. Let your voice be heard. That's not organic, man. Stop it. Please stop, bruh. Stop the cap. I promise you, I'm bringing out merch called Stop the Cap, man. Because it's just too much. It's so much cap, man. It's raining caps right now, man. I can't stop. It's too many caps falling. It's just raining capper. Colin Kaepernick. Man, just stop the cap, bruh. It's no point, man. It's pointless. Bro, this is pointless. This argument that Jim Ryan and Sony is holding up, man. That's why the deal is going through. That's why it's being approved, man. They don't want it to go through because they automatically know their Xbox ain't going nowhere. They already got some of the biggest bangers out right now. Minecraft, you know, Sea of Thieves, now High on Life, and so many more games, man, coming down the pipeline on Game Pass day one. That's Xbox strategy. Game Pass, they want to go live subscription services, man. Let Xbox do them. If Sony want to do it the old school way, like they did in the 90s and the early 2000s, and continue to lock people down behind a overpriced plastic box, frame drop plastic box that's overhyped, and they only want to sell hard copy games and just keep ripping their fan base off on digital copies and DLCs, let Sony continue to do that. And let Nintendo keep doing their exclusives with Mario and Zelda and all that, man. Let all of them have their own thing. Don't try to make Xbox play Sony game, because Sony territory, we already know Sony territory is the award shows and Metacritics. They like to play every game that they feel like they can win. They don't feel like they can win this subscription service game with Game Pass because Xbox went left. And it all started with Xbox One. See, everybody didn't think Xbox was going to clap back like this, man. They didn't think they were going to clap back like that. Like, it was like, oh man, Xbox falling off with Xbox One. The strategy was to go live subscription service and movies so that they can build Game Pass up through that. So they had to go out here and shake hands and make friends with all these different people, man. You can't just come out and not make yourself known in the digital market. So they had to do it. So they had to kind of somewhat take an L in Xbox One and pretty much push and promote Game Pass so that they can elevate it for the Xbox Series S and X and PC. You know, and now mobile and now television. Do you see the strategy that Xbox is going with? They're going in a different direction from PlayStation, and PlayStation don't like it because they feel like they can't win that game. And Xbox is playing chess and Sony is playing checkers, man. Those Decepticons ain't playing the game right. And those ponies are over there on Twitter confused. And you know ponies don't like to get confused because they get scared and they panic. With their little rainbow hair and horseshoes. galloping over there on Twitter, talking all kind of crazy, acting like a bunch of wild hyenas. Man, those fanboys are toxic, bro. Like, I'm talking about, man, I never seen it like this. You cannot put fanboys in the same room of Xbox and Sony, bro. It's gonna be a brawl. It's gonna be a bar fight, man. They can't even sit down at the same table and talk through their own problems. Like, I tried to do it. I tried to listen to fanboys, Xbox and Sony. I try to hear them out. I try to hear them talk to each other. They can't even do it because both of them, their minds are two different places. Sony have corrupted the ponies, right? The ponies are corrupted. You can't talk to them. Everything Jim Ryan does is right. Even when they know it's wrong, they try to still flip it and make it right. I'm like, come on, man. So he's ripping off the fan base, right? He's doing price hike. They hiked the games up on the console. The console games went up. The games went up. Everything, the marketing went up. The VR2 went up. All these price hikes, and they're trying to defend it, saying, oh, well, it's quality. It's premium. It's a premium price tag. So you mean to tell me everything that Sony is doing is supposed to be an arm and a leg? Man, a regular hard-working person ain't gonna be able to afford the PS5, man. I'm just gonna keep it real, man. You're gonna have to go to value at, and that's Xbox, or get you a PC, man. Matter of fact, you don't need neither one, man. Just jump into the Xbox ecosystem. You can even use your mobile phone or tablets. That's how convenient Xbox is. Sony ain't convenient for nobody but their own pockets. Now, okay, if you find something convenient for Sony, please let me know. Because I don't see it, man. All I see them doing is taking. It's a paywall on everything about Sony, man. Everything. Every time you turn around, they taxing for something else. Man, Jim Ryan would tax his own mama. Like, mom, you got to pay an extra fee. Man, those Decepticons don't care about their fan base, man. Like I said before, man, they got a paywall on everything. Yes, PS5 is quality. It's a premium console that had AAA bangers. Yes, you know, it checks all of those boxes. But one box that it don't check is value that Xbox have. And that's Game Pass, what Uncle Phil have created for this brand. And that's what Jim Ryan is jealous of. And everybody, I don't know why they're so scared to say that. Just come out and say it, call a spade a spade. Sony is jealous of Game Pass. And look at all these interruptions. They see me in here recording. Calm down, Decepticon. Calm it down, bruh. Stop it. Party like a rock star, man. But man, I'm gonna leave it right there, man. I just had to speak on that because I got some more videos, some more bangers to drop, man. But I just want to touch on that story, man. Some stuff I just don't feel like is right. You know what I'm saying? And win, lose, or draw, man, I think I'm still gonna stick with PC and Xbox, man, because I just don't see Sony changing their mind. They're too stubborn. They're too stuck in their ways. They don't listen to their own fan base. They're stealing from their own fan base. They're doing all these little backdoor exclusive deals that I don't like, I don't agree with. And then you got these little ponies over here trying to defend everything Jim Ryan does. It's just too toxic right now, man. It's just too crazy right now. And these people have lost their mind, man. They're delusional and bipolar, man. So, man, if you want to stay on the right track and you want that value, man, you want to jump into the ecosystem, man, go ahead and jump into it by clicking the link down below in the description, man. So make sure you guys smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, man, so you guys can stay notified